Hi everybody. So my girls are napping. It's a really rainy day here in New Jersey. It just started raining really, really hard outside. I'm going to be talking about cloth diapers today. The girls are supposed to be napping. You might hear some giggles. They were just talking and laughing at each other. I'm watching the monitor right now. They're both laying down now, so hopefully they continue to lay down. So I cloth diaper because I have two babies, and it's very cost effective. We save roughly $2,000 a year just by washing our diapers. A box of disposables is about $50. You can get them on sale for a little less. And there's usually about 168 diapers in that one box, which for one baby might last you the whole month or even longer. For my babies, it lasts about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, depending on how many poos they make in a day. So it really, especially in the beginning, they go through a lot of diapers. So it was really more cost effective for us to invest in cloth diapering. It's a little bit more work, a little more laundry. We definitely put a bidet hose in our bathroom that joins their bedroom, so that you can hose off the poo, because you don't want to stick that in your washer unless you're breastfeeding. If you're breastfeeding and they are not eating table foods yet, it sounds gross, but the poo then is all water soluble and it will not stay in your washer. It completely dissolves in water. So if you're breastfeeding and they're not eating table food yet, take the whole diaper and throw it in the washer. So my favorite brands are Alpha Baby and the Baby Goal. There are two different types of Baby Goal. I'll put the links in the description of the video. They're my favorite. I do also use Nora's Nursery, which are good, but they only come with one, I guess, pad, you could call it. I'm not sure what exactly they're all called, but somebody asked what stuffing cloth diapers was or what stuffing diapers was in one of my videos on my twins channel. And so I sit up at night after they've been cleaned and I stuff these diapers with these. So this is one of the Alpha Babies. So I'll go over a few things. On the front of them, they have these little buttons. Let's see if you can see that. So these are the rice buttons. My dog is now drinking. So this is the front of the diaper, and you'll see there's a row here, so there's 2 rows at the top, and then there are rows right here in the front of the diaper that don't match up with these rice buttons. So these I found out after watching 1,000 cloth diaper videos. These are to make the diapers smaller for smaller babies like mine. So right now mine are still on the shortest button, but you basically fold this down in the front and they snap together. So this button will snap to that. So if you have cloth diapers, you'll see the snaps in the front and you snap them according to what fits your baby. Now mine are very short, so I make sure to keep them on the smallest one. I don't even unsnap them when I wash them. Now, it's to make it not look all lumpy and bumpy. I just stick my 2 fingers in there and push up, and it folds it, so it gets a nice fold. So now you can see there's a row at the top and a row on the bottom, and that is what you're going to be fitting around your baby's legs and waist. The bottom row goes around their legs. You're going to hear my dog clicking around. He's going to go back upstairs to bed. So the bottom row fits around their legs. The top row fits around their waist. To stuff the diaper, I use 2 of these for the Alva babies and for some of the baby goals, because my girls pee a lot and they soak up so much, but 2 definitely make sure that they don't leak. So what I do is I hold from the inside and I fold this over and put a finger there. So I hold the cloth part and slide it in. I'm still holding it. I slide it all the way to the top. And then once it's to the top, I fan it out with my hands on the inside. I know it's hard to see, but you feel for it. You'll feel all the way across, and hold that and slide your hand out. And you can put your hand in there to smooth it out a little bit more. But now you have a cloth diaper and fully stuffed. I'd show you how to put one on. I do not have a baby. I do have a Care Bear. So I'll tilt this down a little bit. Hopefully you can see. So pretend this is Care Bear is a baby, the legs. So the back of it is the part with no buttons. So this is the front. So you lay the baby down in there. You stick their little legs. This comes up. Now you want to fit, I wish the Care Bear's legs were better. You want to fit this rice button with this bottom row first. So you snap that in there wherever it fits. And then you snap the other side the same way, wherever it fits. Now, you don't want to pull too tight on babies, obviously. You don't want to cut off the circulation. What I do is I stick a finger in the bottom of this when I'm pulling it over. As long as you have one finger, it's not going to leak and it's not going to be too tight. So after both the legs are in there, then you want to go back and there's a top button and you want to put that around their waist. Now, there's usually 2 top buttons. So you're gonna see it's kind of folded up under there. So I just push my hand and smooth it out. And then the same goes for the other side. As long as you have a thumb or a finger, it's not going to be too tight around their waist. And you can always check by making sure 2 fingers can fit this way, which it definitely will. It gives them room to bend and move and everything. So sorry that I had to use a Care Bear. But that's how you fit a cloth diaper on your kid. As they get bigger, you can, let me just grab another diaper. So this is, they come in so many different colors and prints, and this is Honora's nursery. So it only has 1 of the inserts. But same thing, stuff it in. I do this while I'm watching TV. Smooth it out. Another cloth diaper. Yeah, so many different pretty prints and everything, but I do like all of these brands because they all have the same rice buttons, like the same pattern. There are some, I did not bring them down here. The girls play with them in their room and they only have 1 row at the top. Put my camera lens back on. So they only have this top row instead of this bottom row, and they end up leaking because they only have 1 row. So they don't have the row that goes around their legs. They only have the row that really is the size of their bellies. So if they have a lot of pee or a lot of poo, it ends up coming out the leg hole. I have another brand that I bought that I absolutely also hate because they're open on the top, the side where it's sewn here. They're open there and they're open in the back. So the inserts actually slide out the top and slide out the bottom. So the girls play with them. They're great for cleaning up if spit up, or if there's a spill, they clean up nicely. I actually use the inserts for bath time because I can't put one child in the tub and then go back and get the other child and then put the other. I don't want to ever leave a baby in the tub or in the water unattended. So I have a seat. It's a rocker, and you know, you don't want to put a naked baby on the rocker. They don't know how to hold their pee. So I actually use the inserts for the cloth diapers that I don't like to line that rocker. So I lay a baby in the rocker and let her lay there and play. And they have peed on the rocker, and it's a pain to clean. So it's much easier just to use one of these inserts to soak up any pee that might happen while they're waiting for me to come in with their other sister. So yeah, I'll put everything in the links. Most of the time the cloth diapers do come with a bag. Now the bags are inside, they're rubbery, so they hold in the smell. So this way, once I fill up, usually 2 or 3, I usually do push it to 3. Once I fill up 3 of these bags, I do a load. So I do a load probably every 2, sometimes 3 days. I try to do them in the morning. I do 1 wash with no soap in there. But it's a heavy duty wash with cold water. You want to make sure you use cold water first so that none of the poo stains any of the diapers. After the cold heavy duty cycle is done, I do 1 to 2 more cycles depending on how. If I went 3 days, I would do 2 cycles. If I go 2 days, 1 cycle is fine. And you put detergent in there. I use scent-free. I'm pretty sure we're using all right now, the perfume and dye-free. It hasn't hurt any of the diapers, and I've heard that you should not put the bags in the wash, but I do. I have no time to hand wash them. I also stick them in the dryer, which I've heard that you're not supposed to do. They haven't ruined or anything yet, so yeah, everything after it's done washing. On the second cycle, you do want to use warmer water. I either use the warm setting because our water tends to run very hot. If your water doesn't run too hot, the manufacturer will give you a temperature. You can use the hot setting, but the warm or the hot setting will definitely get the smell out. The cold just gets all the pee and poo out of the diapers, and the warm gets the smell out. So you don't have to use a fragrance. I highly recommend not using a fragrant soap, laundry soap, just because it could cause irritations. Yeah, and then you stick them in the dryer and sit on the bed and watch TV and stuff your diapers. So hopefully this video is a little helpful. If there's any questions, please put them in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. But yeah, this is what I do every 2 to 3 days. I stuff diapers. And yeah, I guess that's it. So check out the comment section if you have any questions, if somebody else might have already asked. Check out the description where I will post the better diapers. And if you're thinking about cloth diapering and you don't have kids yet, I highly recommend putting them in your registry. That's how I got most of my cloth diapers. So they're expensive when you first purchase them, but they save you so much money in the long run. And they can be used until your kids are potty trained. whatever age that may be, hopefully sooner rather than later, but you got to go with what the kid, kind of wants. So, yeah. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.